What's up, guys? I'm Mike.
I'm Luke.
And today we are reviewing all of OP08's red cards for the upcoming set. If you guys want to know what's in it, you want to know what to look out for when you're opening your packs or getting singles you need, this is the video for you. If you're watching this public, however, though, our members, supporters of this channel, have had access to this and all the other colors for up to 2 weeks. So if you want content of 2 weeks early, you want to support our content here and get the edge on your opponents because of picking up cards you need, getting ready for a format, or what have you, you should become a member. Luke, before we start, you know about 2 cards in this set, and that is...
No, I know about 5 cards.
Oh, yes,
I know
can you please name them off for me? Yes.
Yeah. So the first card is Silver's Rayleigh. Okay. And then the next 4 cards are Black Maria.
Got you. Okay.
So that's what I know about this set.
And tell me how did we get the 4 though?
Oh, because you run a set of them.
Oh, yes,
so,
of course.
Know, yeah.
What about the alt art?
Oh shoot, I know 8
like
cards.
8,
oh,
yeah, it's like 8 of them.
9 cards.
Yeah,
I know 9 cards.
Well, starting out with the red cards, we of course can't forget our lovely SP reprint of Portas.D.Ace, the 7-drop, 7,000 power character from OP02 that gains rush when it enters play if your leader has wiped your pirates, and whether your leader has wiped your pirates or not, gives up to 2 characters minus 3,000 for the turn.
I really like this version of the SPs. Actually, like I like them better than like the Slice of Life.
Yes. I think they made the backgrounds more unique and dynamic for each character on this one, whereas the first one, they felt basically like they were all from like the same like archetype or like aesthetic.
Felt weird.
Which is like very small color differences to match the colors on the character. Whereas this one, they actually feel more unique and dynamic to each character.
Yeah.
Also, this set is awful for me having the Law and Ace collection because there are 3 aces in this set, I believe I have to get. And then there's the Tournament Pack one. So there's this SP, the blue alt art, and then the Tournament Pack for this set should be the blue alt art from OP07. So yeah, it's a lot of aces I gotta get this set. Yeah. And next up, we have our red-green leader. We're gonna look at it here because it's primarily a red leader when it comes to the cards in this set particularly, which is Tony Chopper, 5,000 power, 4 life, dual color leader, red and green. Activate main once per turn, put up to 1 Rested Dawn on each of up to 3 of your animal or Drum Kingdom type characters.
Really cool. I like
yeah.
Yeah,
it's very similar to the, was it the Supersonic Duck Squad or just the main one that VB has?
I think it was the main one, the Kuru.
Yeah, the Kuru.
You could give it to any Alabasta.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But I think you can give it up to every. I think it's the same thing where it's like 1 up to every.
Yeah, it's
Am I crazy?
I think it's 1 up to every because it was cracked when we were.
Yeah, it's like a 1-drop, like 1K or 2K with 2K counter, I think. No, the squad is 2K counter. Squad is 2K counter. Yeah, but this as a leader, obviously, not the most exciting thing, especially because it relies on a very specific subtype. One that's brand new and is a very small arc in One Piece. And the other one, which is a archetype that we don't really have a lot of support for. And also, I've talked about this before, a lot of the animals are not in these colors.
They're not, they're black.
They're black. There's a bunch of purple ones as well.
There's a bunch of purple ones like Banana, Croco, or whatever, Croco Banana.
Yeah, so...
Banana Gator, there we go.
Yeah. So I'm optimistic, but not as excited for the first Chopper leader as I would have been. You know, I was really hoping, as much as I don't like, I'm not, a yellow player like you.
I thought it would be yellow.
I
thought it would be yellow.
It would do some sort of healing mechanic of some sort, or like buyback mechanic from the yard. You know,
that would be fun.
Yeah, but this is cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, first new card.
Yeah,
which means we get to introduce the scale.
Oh, the scale.
The scale. Scale of 1 to 5 is how we rate all the new cards. 1 being why this card exists, 5 being it warps the game and dictates how you build decks and opponents build decks by this card existing, and 3 is the average. We're going to play in our deck. We're not maybe super excited or super unexcited about it. Luke, we always end up rating leaders higher, but where do you put Tony Chopper?
It's a 3 from me, I think. I don't know. Like, there's just something about this ability. I think it's a 3 for me. In the future, when they print out more Drum Kingdom stuff and they print out more like crazy animals, it could potentially go to 4 or 5, but
yeah.
Like, yeah.
I think for me, it's also 3. I think in like any other game, I'd be a little higher on this, like a 4. If like with something so generic as animal. But I was thinking about this a lot earlier yesterday when I was working on my pre-release guide, and there's not a lot of iconic animals in One Piece. Like there are a lot because One Piece is long. But there's not like a lot of like it's not like Avatar: Last Airbender where it's like you got these things, you got those things, you got these things.
It's just like a random T-Rex or like like a dinosaur.
And so for those cards to even be good, like above being just a vanilla, right? How good are they even going to be even if there's a huge swath on them? So that's my concern.
Yeah.
So I'm at 3, but I'm also leaning more 2.5 if I wasn't even thinking about the future, Yeah, a rough one for our boy. I feel bad.
I don't know. Kung Fu Jugon can do pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's better in 6 Life Luffy later where he gets the block.
Jeez, dude.
Yep. As many longtime viewers know, we used to have the flavor scale, which is much time on these videos. Now the flavor medal. If I could give out a flavor fail medal, it would go to the 20 doctors. Because tell me how. We have the 20 doctors, 2 drop, 2,000 power, 1k counter with blocker. There's 20 of them. Guess how many you can run?
4.
Yep. In a set that already has Cracker, they let you run as many as you want.
Yeah. You know what would be cool, though?
Just let me play 20! Yes, what?
You know what would be cool, though? If they had 5 doctors on a 20 doctors card, so when you ran them as 4.
That's fine. Yeah, anything. This is a huge flavor fail. This is a huge flavor fail. Otherwise, it's a chump blocker for in a game that's so late in its design for how blocking gets interacted with that is in an awful cost space and an awful power base in a limited archetype. So this is a 2 for me.
Not even good in its leader because you get like what? You get 1 Dawn attached onto this thing?
There's nothing, yeah.
What do you do? Okay, yeah, that's a 1, yeah. That's a 1. Are there even 20 doctors in this image?
Oh, let's find out. Let's see.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Am I missing one? Did I count this one?
Am I the 20th doctor?
Wait. I'm gonna start over here. Right here. Okay, right over 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now I'm at 18. What? 1, 2, 3. No, I'm starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. I don't know where I started. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 17, 18, 19, 20! 20!
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's give you a great compilation.
They were so close. Next one on this is Kuromarimo. He's a 4 cost, 5k power. On play, if you have a chess in play, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 3k power or less. He's also a plus 1k counter, so. What is chess?
He's one of the 2 bodyguards. They're the 2 bodyguards.
Yeah. But who's...
Yeah. Oh, well, would you believe me if I said this common-uncommon pair is a pre-release powerhouse? So this is a 4/5, like a KO at 3k or less. So you want to guess what chess does?
Okay, let's see. Okay.
Chess is a 3/3 that cheats in the 4/5 after giving something minus 2k.
That's awesome.
This card is so pushed, dude. Like,
wow.
And they're both commons.
Yeah.
So the average player in pre-release in a 40 card deck is gonna be able to roll them.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, I think together they're like I would give them a 3. Their archetype makes me want to give it a 2.5. But like just as generic red cards, like you still get this. It's like Ohm, but you don't get the search, but you get to set up the KO. So it's like that's what you're trading on here. I don't know. I think my thing is like I think I learned this in the last video with people's reactions that I'm very optimistic about forward design. However, the power creep seems to be very intentional and consistent where I shouldn't be. So whereas the generic and above me like to give us a 3, I'm gonna give them both a 2.5.
Okay. Likewise, I think like combo pieces like this oftentimes don't perform well.
Yeah.
If they don't automatically gain you other value, I'm gonna give it 2. So for both. So.
This archetype I believe does has 2 searchers though. So that's 8 searchers.
That is 8 searchers.
That is how the map works.
That's what it do, you.
But wait. What if I told you there was a 3rd combo piece?
Is it them combined? Because that'd be great. Ah! Cool.
Chessmarimo is a 6,000. I think it's strike range for 5, 1k counter. Your turn, if you have Kuromarimo and Chess in your trash, this character gets 2k power. Yep, that wouldn't do you. 2.
Yeah.
And next up, we have our Tony Chopper character card.
I like that they did this version. I like that they drew them like this.
It's very cute. The alt art's very nice too, but it's not translated. 5,000 power for 3. Your turn on play when attacking. / when attacking. It's not translated right. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Play up to 1 animal type character with power 4,000 or less among them as rested. Then place the rest of the cards to the bottom of your deck in any order.
I lied. I knew 10 cards in this set.
So it's like Heart Pirates Law meets Porsche, kind of.
Yeah.
It's really pushed if animals were good.
They're really good in the Zoro deck.
Maybe we just invest in AA choppers and wait a year, you know?
I mean, think so. Yeah.
I feel
100%.
like-
Yeah.
I feel like it's not the worst decision we've made.
I
in this
feel
game.
like you just invest in the chopper cards because eventually they'll just go up. I mean, like,
Because they're choppers?
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
That works. I give this
good.
card a 3.5 though. It's a searcher that puts it into play, and so even though you're getting a below cost value of a 4K, you are getting to do it repeatedly. So even just being like I'm free rolling a blocker,
Yeah.
and you have to deal with a blocker or I'm gonna block is pretty good.
I like it a lot. I like it because your opponent has to respect it because the one attacking effect happens. You know.
Yes.
So, like, I give this card actually a 4 because
Oh,
in
okay.
Zero this is oppressive.
Zero, I never heard that.
Really?
That's so funny.
Yeah. Animal Zoro right now is like kind of what everybody's like leaning on for the set.
Yeah.
So I lied. I actually do know more than like the Black Maria set.
Do you know my boy Hiking Bear coming up?
I do know your boy Hiking Bear.
Yeah.
It's my boy. I'm reading that.
All right.
Let's go.
Then I'm taking another one
Oh, yeah,
again.
yeah, you take that,
Dalton's
Dalton.
also a whole. This is a reason to play Drum Kingdom right here, and another pre-release bomb, or I guess it's the first pre-release bomb. The other ones were just a cool combo.
Yeah.
6,000 for 5 with 1K counter on play. Up to one of your opponent's characters get minus 1K for the turn. Dawn 1, activate main once per turn. You may take the top card of your life, add it to your hand. This character gains rush for the turn.
It's like better Sanji.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got like everything. It's like
Uh-huh.
it'll pressure the leader.
Yeah.
It'll pressure a character.
Yeah.
It'll pressure the character itself instead
Yeah.
of just reducing like everything stack into it. And it has counter. So like you don't have to play it just to be like, oh dude.
That's great.
I have to play it or else it's just gonna do nothing in hand. Like
This
no,
is like
you
one
you
of
have
the
it.
first loaded cards I've seen where it's also having a counter.
It's also rare.
Okay.
And it also does have an alt art, which I think Dalton's kind of the GOAT. So
Yeah.
kind of robbery in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Uh,
Like not even
still
bold
a
version?
3.5.
Yeah.
I think.
I think
Because I
it's
don't see
fair.
how you abuse this. You know, like the chopper, I'm not giving it a 4, but I understand what you're giving it a 4.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely abusable with the right tool set comes along. This one not as much.
I don't think it's abusable. I think like it's just a very fair. It's a step above a fair statted card, so I think it's gonna get a 3 from me.
I need Zoan Dalton All-Star.
I know.
That's what I need.
Yeah. Why? Why?
Cowards.
Maria Onion Bear.
Oh, you want to take this one?
I'll take it. 3 cost 5K power plus 1K counter.
1.
That's what.
Okay, you want to take my boy, even though it's
It's
apparently
my
my
boy.
Yeah, it's apparently your boy, but
Yeah.
I love my man here.
Oh, Hiking Bear. 3 cost 3K power, 2K counter. Dawn equip 1, activate main once per turn. Up to one of your animal type characters other than this character gains plus 1,000 power for this turn. Insane in Zoro. So
Yeah.
good.
I mean-
so good.
It is annoying that you do have to give it one of your Dawn, which is limited, right?
Yeah.
And the whole point is supposed to be spreading it out at all.
Yeah.
And the one thing for me that's interesting is that instead of being a 2K counter, this feels like it should be a blocker. If it needs to be a 3/3 blocker that you pass the power instead of having to commit with the attack, and then if not, you're blocking, right? Maybe that's too good. I don't know, but it's cool. I love my boy Hiking Bear.
I like it a lot. I mean, this is one of those ones that you can auto play with Chopper.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so it's good. That's a 4 for me. I don't know. This
It's a
is
4?
yeah, this is a 4. Okay,
I was giving it like a 3.
I'm gonna roll it back. I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
I'm giving it a 3. dude.
4 is too high. Sorry. 3.5. It's like a 3.5.
Wow, that was crazy.
I had the Zoro like bloodlust.
Your
in my
bloodlust is
mind.
coming back.
Yeah,
The yellow is leaving your body and
Yeah.
the red's back in.
It's back in, dude. I can't wait. I can't wait for red to be good again.
Oh my god. We got Mashuru here.
Mashuru.
What is he from? He's from a movie?
He's from
But he's
a
also
movie
Drum
about
Kingdom?
Drum Kingdom? I don't know where
Was
this
he?
guy's from.
I never watched the like compilation films. Do they add random shit to them?
I wouldn't put it past them.
That seems-
just to like pad the time, because I think Drum Kingdom.
But how are
is
you
fairly
padding the
short.
time when you're cutting so much?
I feel like
That's
it's
my
just because
confusion.
outside of like what's happening in Chopper's world, like Drum Kingdom is kind of a short arc, maybe.
I guess.
I don't know. We could be completely wrong, and somebody in the comments will just be like, "This guy's from an actual freaking film that
One.
just happened from the Drum Kingdom." Yeah, 1.
Yo, okay, you took my bear. I'm taking the
Yeah, take
rabbits
the
though,
rabbit,
man.
yeah.
Lapahn, a 3,003 cost, 1K counter, Dawn 2. When attacking, your leader has Drum Kingdom, which is... It's weird how they crossed it over. Of like, nah, even if we make a better animal leader, we're going on animals, this one's gonna be bad in it. KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 4,000 power or less. One of my remarks also work on the pre-release list, it means nothing for people watching this for Constructed, is that, I don't know, I don't think there's scheduled seal battles for this set, This is a crazy set for Sealed Battle. There are so much like random archetype blocking that makes sense, like balancing wise.
Yeah.
But if you just unload it all on a
yeah.
that'd be fun and crazy. This one I give a 3 as well. It's decent price removal from the lineup. It's doing the other animal things, and yeah, I mean it hits above his weight class, killing a 4K. So
I'm giving it a 2.5 because it's leader locked, and then also I'm not a big fan of.
You just can't play it in Zoro. That's why you're mad.
That's true. That's true. You saw through my ruse. Are you happy? Are you happy? Choose the next one. I'm gonna give it a 2.5. Also, it's not playable in Zoro.
You gotta look at.
Actually, this is playable. It's playable in Zoro.
You gotta look at this boy in the face and say he's not playable.
He's absolutely.
Look at this face.
He's playable in Zoro.
Look at this.
By the way.
Go on.
Yeah, Robson. This is a 3-cost, 4K power.
My son.
1K counter. Done ×2. This character has rush.
Can't believe he did it to you, man.
So good.
He is so good.
So good.
And he's still a 3, but he's a great 3.
And then he turns into a 7K rusher in Zoro for 3.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't count as being 3 though. Oh, for the 3 cost to play.
Yeah.
I think even the 3 non-investment. Yeah.
I mean, technically it's a 5/7.
Yeah.
So, but
correct.
Still good.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love him. Speaking of people we love, here's Wapol.
We love.
6K, 6-cost character, 1,000 power. Dawn 1 when attacking on your opponent's characters. Sorry, one of your opponent's characters gets minus 2,000 power for the turn. Then this character gets plus 2,000 power to the end of your opponent's turn.
It's cool. It's like he's eating you.
Yeah, very swingy for limited.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, combat, no one cares in current constructed. So we're gonna give it a 3.
2.5 for the same reasons.
See, I can't give it a lower than a 3 because it's like pseudo removal. Because it's gonna reduce and then, but like it swings 8 on a, like let's say you mean like on R6, right? It swings 8 on 4. Or sorry, it swings swings 9 on 4.
Yeah.
And then let alone that you can swing this on leader and then swing something else into the 4, right? So I think I gave it a 3 just because combat isn't good right now, but this card is not. It's not this card's fault, and this card is designable. So.
I think it's actually, I'll rescind it because you could do that. You could use that effect on like Sabo or something.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of ways.
Pretty
you
good. Yeah, you can put it on a blocker.
Wapol.
It's pretty good actually. So.
RP Wapol.
Yeah, I'll give it a 3.
Okay, here's the actual Drum Kingdom searcher. The Doctor is in, Luke.
Oh yeah.
Dr. Kureha, 2,000 power, 1 drop. The basic 1-drop searcher stats.
We love a gilf.
1K counter. The nerfed version though, because it gets 2 types. Look at top 4 cards of your deck and choose a 2020 Chopper or a card with Drum Kingdom except Dr. Kureha. Reveal it, adds to your hand, put the rest on the bottom. So that means you can get starter deck 1 Blocker Chopper, OP08's other Blocker Chopper in the one place, EV01's Blocker Chopper. Am I missing any? That's actually it.
I think that's.
I mean, okay, so technically you can play this. No, the purple one is Chopperamon.
Yeah.
Right? I think it's just the purple one, right? Yes.
I don't think he's
No, black deck. New black deck. New black deck.
Oh, new black deck. Yeah. Okay,
so you get that one as well.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Do we have a monster chopper card?
Nope. Disappointed.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah. I also did not realize until you said it just now that you search 4 because you search 2 types of.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Because I always wondered why that was happening for Pudding, and it's because Sanji counts as the other one.
Yeah. So yeah, it's basically they're like, we're widening the hits, so we're going to even it out with the number of digs.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
That makes a lot of sense. I never knew
I give it a 3.
I'll give it a 3. It's a searcher. It's good.
Yeah. I mean, like for something like this to be bigger, it would have to have like super relevant cards. So, like Pudding, I'm gonna give a 4 because like Sanji's a relevant like card or has been. Not the Chopper can't be, but Sanji's a relevant forward push. If one of these said like Drum Kingdom or Monkey D. Luffy, I'd be like, oh hell yeah, brother, that's a 4.5. Like, we're pushing.
Dr. Hiriluk.
The other doc's in the house.
Oh yeah, dude. 3 cost, 0k power, 2000k counter. Activate main. You may rest this character if your leader is Tony Chopper. Give all your Tony Chopper characters plus 2,000 power for the rest of the turn.
Okay, so there's 1-drop blocker chopper. There's 4-drop blocker chopper. There's 3-drop blocker chopper. There's 3-drop black chopper. So that's 4. So that's and then there's a new one that's 5. So we can have 20 choppers available.
20 choppers, dude.
Yeah. Doesn't count the leader though. Doesn't give the leader.
No, that's weird. I mean, I guess it's not weird. That'd be pretty broken.
Would it though? I think it'd just be like competitive.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be broken.
I mean, it's kind of cool because you'll like You can play it for 3, use the chopper leader, disperse the dawn onto your choppers.
I think that's just the game.
Yeah.
That's just that you're playing a 4-life leader.
Playing chopper swarm. That's fun.
That's just the game. 3?
3.
Boy, I say, I never shoot you. I say, I never shoot you.
Is that his voice in the
No,
dub?
there's a TikTok I saw like a week ago that's just like, what if Chopper was raised by Froghorn? Because someone was like, he's got that Froghorn Leghorn energy.
Yeah. He has like the chicken hawk
And
energy.
it's literally this scene of like, boy, I say, I never ever shoot you. No, I bet like no one has seen it. It had like 1,000 likes.
No, dude, yeah, right.
Counter up to one of your leader characters gets plus 4,000 for the battle. Then up to one of your opponent's characters gets minus 1,000 for the turn, all at the cost of 2. Trigger. Up to one of your leader characters gets Rad Beamed for the turn. Rad Beam triggered.
Rad Beam trigger. Nice.
Rad Beam triggered. Yeah. Pretty swingy. The problem is the typing of it is not great.
Yeah. I like that it is Rad Beam with a +1 effect because you get another effect. You pay an extra cost, right? So
Yeah, you use it early too.
yeah.
But I don't know. I'm gonna give it a 2.5. I think the typing makes it a little too awkward. I mean, like, you know, good old Ace, you don't care. But
I mean, in this deck, like if you were to run all the Drum Kingdom cards, you could search it. I mean.
Yeah, but how good is the Drum Kingdom deck though?
I mean, yeah.
You have to follow the logic.
Yeah.
2.5.
Yeah, 2.
Just because like counter events, right? I feel like at this point, if you're paying more than 1, it needs to accrue value, or it needs to do direct interaction with. Like 1,000 does not stop an attack of a character.
Yeah.
So if it was like 2,000, I could be argued.
Yeah.
If it was like rest, if it was 4,000, if it was KO, some shit, right? Like then we're talking. But I mean, we just got a card that says in the last set that's a rare. I mean, it's a common, obviously, but it's a rare event for 3 that just says KO a base 6K. So it's like,
yeah. What
I
are
just play
what
Rad
are we
Beam at this
doing
point,
here?
you know?
Yeah. What are we doing here?
Dude, this art's so sick with the Cloven
Cloven
Rose, dude.
Rose.
It is a 2-cost Animal Drum Kingdoms. I don't like this part because the art is pre-join the Straw Hats, so he is not a Straw Hat crew member. They should have made a post-Drum Kingdom use of the attack.
Well, actually.
He had the invite already, so once they're invited, they don't actually have a choice in our Straw Hat members, actually. Activate main, up to 3 of your characters gets 1,000 for the turn, and then up to 1 of your opponent's characters gets minus 2K. So you pay 2, and you automatically get that back plus 1,000. As long as you're okay committing it to combat for the turn.
Yeah.
And then you get to minus 2K something. Card is good. And trigger out to one of your opponent's leaders or character cards gets minus 3,000 for the turn.
I think the card's good.
Yeah, this card's real good.
Yeah, this card's good.
3.5.
Yeah.
This is a limited bomb as well.
Dude. Yeah, up to 3 characters gain plus 1,000. That's really good.
Yeah, I mean it's removal. It locks in the removal on like boosting 1 and minusing your opponents, and then you see.
Yeah, minus an opponent's blockers.
Do you play this in Animal Zoro? It's animal type.
I feel like you should. I mean, like that's crazy, right? Like
I agree.
I feel like that's pretty crazy.
I mean, Zoro already plays the.
I mean, you play Dragon, and that's kind of like that.
Oh sure, you're playing that. I was gonna say it plays like the Luffy 2-jump event from the last set from 06.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like if that's good enough, and you're playing the animal subtype, this is good
real
enough.
good. I've never seen this card. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of this.
Well,
card, so
that's why we do the videos, baby. Oh, hold on, I don't. Is Wapol's kind of around here? Maybe something. Munch-Munch Mutation. I don't know. Did I get that right? Let's find out. I don't remember how he sounds.
Sounds like.
I don't remember how he sounds. And my brain is something like that. No, I'm kind of lost it a bit. Hold on. Wapol.
He's like between the Joker and Beetlejuice.
I woke to a new land.
Wow, that was pretty close.
Hung in there by eating trees and rocks.
No way.
Munch-Munch Mutation.
Why do you just have that?
In my arsenal or on my
Yeah,
phone?
in your arsenal.
I'm actually talented, despite what people think. Despite what my employment status would say right now, I'm actually very talented.
It's more like, why do you remember Wapol's voice?
It's not even that. It's like the Danny DeVito like comparison man, right? I'm like, oh wait, it's like I went there and then I pulled it back into like this weird, quirky, gag anime character villain, you know? Like,
yeah.
I have good senses, you know. You want to read this?
Yeah. So that's a 3-cost main main encounter activatable. Up to one of your opponent's characters gains minus 3,000 power during this turn. After that, up to one of your characters gets plus 3,000 power during this turn.
See, if the 2-drop one was this, and it was 4 for the turn, I mean, which is insane, so it should be like 2 or 3, right? And then -1 for the turn on both ends, I'm down for it. I'm down for this shit.
That's cool. I just like that it's Wapol like themed in that, which is like, I'm gonna eat this thing, it's not mine.
Yeah, you're
That's
mine
cool.
now.
Yeah, it's
also
cool.
trigger KO an opponent's character, power 5,000 or less.
Oh yeah, that makes a trigger.
Danger.
Dang. Cool.
Danger mode.
Wow.
3.5, maybe a 4. Just
Maybe.
holding up 3 Dawn is really hard right now.
Yeah.
That's the problem, right? Because it's in red.
Yeah, and
red
not
doesn't have
Dawn
restand on
efficient.
stuff.
Yeah, like that's not Dawn efficient in red.
I mean, you can play it in Chopper and then play it like Mink's restand or stuff like Carrot from OP02. But
I mean, it's very good as a main active because it's again fair, right? Like you give yourself 3K and then like you minus 3K.
this is a limited. This is a limited bomb.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Feels good. Straight 3 for me.
I'm gonna give it a 3.5. And then finally for our red cards, the Drum Kingdom itself. Opponent's turn, all your Drum Kingdom type characters get 1,000 power for 1. Woo! It's the Frankie regional card, promo card, but for Drum Kingdom in a stage. I'm just never impressed with cards like these.
The thing is, it's like it could be pretty cool. Oh, it's opponent's turn. Never mind. I'm lied.
Yep.
Never mind. I lied. I lied.
I think Animals Zulo would actually be broken, you know? Animals.
Yeah.
Let's just bring Zolo back. It just makes it easier. It's just Zolo.
Yeah.
One.
It's also weird that like we have Drum Kingdom and then no animals, but even though like I mean
all
I get
the
why
animals
no
in this
animals.
set are Drum Kingdom.
Yeah.
Traded as well, right? I think. I don't think there's one that's not. Let me see.
No, they are Drum Kingdom.
Yeah, so I think every animal in this set at least
that
is
makes
Drum
sense.
Kingdom,
Okay.
so,
Yeah. Okay. I guess, but then it doesn't like
1.
future-proof us for the rest. So
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
1. Yeah.
I'm waiting for like all the versions of these cards just are so subpar. I want something like does more. Like I want something where it's like you rest this character, like you rest uses Captain Kid. Like usually rest this character. Like the ability says you may rest this character, and then it says during opponent's turn if this card is rested, all your characters, including this or all your other characters, give whatever. Or you have to activate the effect, right? So you can't attack with it. But it's like we need something like that where you make a decision point of like I want to use this for offense or defense, so you can give an actual sustainable defensive buff. And right now, it just feels like they're all just super middling, where it's like, it's not even worth playing this because the power scaling is going way over a minimal boost. But obviously, paying 1 Dawn to boost everything by 2K, for example, would be way too much. So, I don't know. I don't design games. I just critique them. And finally, we got Silver's Rayleigh. The GOAT has a card.
Oh my god. One of the cards that I know! One of the cards that I know in the set.
I know.
Yeah.
He totally didn't forget about it when we were doing the red cards the
We
first
did
time.
not.
That's one of the only cards he knows.
Wow.
Look, why don't you tell me about this card you know?
It's an 8 cost, 8k power. On play, choose up to 2 of your opponent's characters till the end of your opponent's next turn. One character gets minus 3,000 power, and the other gets minus 2,000 power. Then KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a power of 3,000 or lower.
This card's so cool. So cool. He's got that smirk too.
Dude,
like,
he knows. He's the
yeah.
Dark King.
It's the Agawa art, dude.
Yeah,
the Agawa
dude.
art always goes hard. 4. I think it's just a 4 still.
Straight 4.
Yeah, until we get enough
Yeah.
like. We need something that has like a good attack trigger or a leader with an attack trigger that reduces stuff without having to invest Dawn, so we can play this on an 8 curve and really be getting in there. Right now, a lot of that it's like, bro, you have to give it a Dawn.
Yeah.
So you can actually play this on 8, but it makes it a little too tricky. But
Yeah.
love this card. Super cool.
Yeah. Right now, I just have my eyes on all the power reducers because of Shanks. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Listen, you know, Shanks used to work for him, and
Yeah.
now he's gonna work for Shanks.
Yeah. 100%.
Dude, I just solved endgame One Piece right now. Wait.
100%. I don't
No,
know.
I don't think so. He would've already went.
I think
He would've already
he
went.
just pissed off. I really think Silver's Rayleigh just pissed off.
No, I think he's gonna be like, the old top of the tower, Kami in Dragon Ball, where he just kind of shows up and like interferes when he needs to.
Yeah.
But he's like, and it's like, wait, couldn't you just do something better? And he's like, no.
You gotta figure it out. You gotta figure it out.
We gotta talk about Luffy's Pencil Panic.
Oh, bud. Oh.
But that is it for all the red cards from OP08. Let us know in the comment section what card you're most excited about, or if you think we got anything wrong too. We're always up for a good discussion. Tomorrow will be the green set review. And if you're watching this public right now, all of our members and people who support the channel via memberships have access to all the colors right now and all of our content up to 2 weeks early. So if you want to get these videos right now, you can support the channel by doing that. And yeah, until then, we'll see you guys next time.
Later.